all these cords at the base of my feet. I still don't have this floor cleaned up. Hey everybody, welcome back to Ochibawolf Collection. Thank you so much to my fellow subscribers who come back and watch each one of my videos. You guys showing up and clicking on my little thumbnail to watch this video means a lot, and it really supports my content. So special welcome back to my subscribers. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now. Join the pack that we got going on here. I am a Sailor Moon collecting channel, although I collect a lot of other franchises as well, so I think you'll like it here if you're into any type of toy collecting, collectibles in general, from a lot of different franchises. You'll just have to check out my videos and see if you want to stick around and subscribe. It's been a while since I sat back here in my filming nook to do an actual unboxing and review, so this is really exciting because look what I got, my friends. Oh, did you see that really gentle catch? Because yes, we have to be careful with our collectibles. My Figuarts Zero Chouette figure, the Bright Moon and Legendary Silver Crystal Sailor Moon, arrived today. Just today too, like I'm filming the same day that I got her. Really excited to open her up and see how beautiful she is. She was a very anticipated figure within the Sailor Moon community, and a lot of people have already received theirs. It was just like, where's mine? Why is she taking so long? Because mine shipped the same day a lot of yours did, and I don't know, I guess just being in the middle of the United States, EMS is just taking a lot longer than usual to get to my house. But I got her today. We're gonna unbox her, check out her quality, and see how Bandai is doing lately with quality control. I'm kind of just studying the box. Mine came absolutely perfect as far as the box goes. Of course, I haven't opened the figure yet, but the box looks great. I'm not seeing any flaws at all, no dings, no rips, no tears or anything, and it has a very nice shiny glossiness to it, so it feels very premium so far. And even like on the little window part of the box, it's got beautiful like silver foil printed on it with little like stars and designs. It's really beautiful. One of the coolest features of this box is the window design on the top. It's shaped like a bird's eye view of the legendary silver crystal, kind of letting some light inside the really dark box so you can kind of see the figure a little better. How cool is it that they're designing these beautiful intricate boxes that, you know, most collectors just open and throw away or recycle, but the boxes themselves, if you are a mint and box collector, they're very beautiful. I gotta point this out, my fellow collectors will appreciate this, but this is one of the first Sailor Moon figures to carry the 30th anniversary Sailor Moon logo. It is the 30th anniversary of Sailor Moon this year in 2022, and this figure release reflects the new logo. I'm like a little fangirl moment right now that we have an item with the 30th anniversary logo on it. What a time! Before we get to unboxing her, I do want to kind of give you a little bit of information about her, especially for you folks out there who may have missed pre-orders and didn't really even know about this figure. Pre-orders for this hefty gal came out in Japan on October 1st, 2021, and she came out March 2022. Now this is the Japan release date because we are getting an international release later this year for folks who pre-ordered her here in the United States or other countries. So there will be a second release of this figure. This one is the Japanese release, and that's why I have her now. She was 8,250 yen in Japanese, and then she retails $84.99 here in the United States if you pre-ordered her from here. So they are pretty pricey figures, but the Figuarts Zero Chouette line is actually a more premium figure line, so you should get a good quality figure, but that's kind of making me a little nervous because, like I said, a lot of collectors have already got her, and yeah, they are reporting a lot of flaws on her, so I'm really hoping mine is okay, but you just never know. Bandai has been like hit and miss lately as far as quality. I'm sorry I'm blabbing, guys. I love to talk and give you guys as much information as possible in these videos. You can always skip over the information part if you just want to see the unboxing, but for those who do want to know a little bit more about these figures, they can watch the entire video. I think it'll come in handy, especially later on in the years if you want to, you know, reference my videos someday in the future for information. But like a lot of the Proplicas and other figures, it did come in this brown cardboard box, also shipped in another box. I bought mine from Big in Japan. They're consistently great at just shipping out products really fast and also packaging them very well. So I'll have a photo here on the screen of how it arrived from Big in Japan, but I did already remove it from this box, and then it was wrapped in tissue paper. I ripped open that tissue paper like a kid on Christmas, and then the figure was inside. I do just kind of want to go ahead and get her open, guys, because I want to see her. I'm just going to open her up from the bottom of the box. As you guys know, I do. I always have my handy dandy knife here, and we are going to carefully open her up. There is tape on 3 sides of the bottom of the box, so that's what I'm doing. Very carefully now, very carefully. Ooh, there's like, the lining inside is silver. It's kind of cool. Couldn't tell from just peeking in, you know. I got my table right here to catch it, just in case it just goes yeah, check that out, guys. Really silver and just metallic on the inside of that box. That's kind of cool. She comes, of course, encased in all of this plastic, and I'm assuming it should be taped. It is taped. So let's go ahead and open her up. And guys, she is based off of the Sailor Moon Eternal movies, so that's going to be the style of this figure. She is not the 90s. Look at that. Look at that. Yes, she's wrapped in a little plastic wrap to keep the paint from rubbing on this hard plastic shell. You ready for the reveal? I'm freaking excited! You guys will have to let me know if you pre-ordered this figure too. Let me know if you already got her or if you're waiting on the international release. And how excited are you? Sound off down there in the comments on how hyped you are for this Bright Moon in legendary silver crystal figure. Ta-da! I haven't even looked at her yet, guys. You are seeing her before me. How lucky. I'm a little nervous. I haven't really looked at her yet, so I'm gonna just study her just for a quick minute here, see if I can see any flaws at all to report. Uh-oh, I see one flaw. What else do we have? I see another flaw. I'm gonna tell you guys all about the flaws here in a bit. There's a little dust on this one, which is kind of bizarre. Why is her skirt really blue? Like, even after the gradient on the bottom of the skirt, it continues to be blue throughout. Oh, that's gonna bug me, especially like contrasting to her bodysuit, which is just white. Oh, this little dangly star from the tip of the moon here was like kind of crooked, and I'm like, oh god. I was so scared to touch it, thinking it might just snap off, but it didn't. It's just kind of just hanging there. It's got a little ball on the inside there. And yeah, it can just dangle. So, okay. Whew. There was a couple of specks of dust all over her, and I was thinking, oh, please don't let that be like a paint nick. And luckily it just blew away with my breath. She's not perfect. I just got done studying her. She does have a few flaws, nothing too serious, not that I've noticed yet. One of the biggest issues with mine is she has like an indentation on her leg right here, and I'm not sure how that happened. It's very noticeable. It kind of bothers me that she's got that indentation right there on her leg from something, and I don't think she was pressed up against anything in her plastic, so it had to have happened in the factory. The silver crystal, guys, oh, so beautiful and iridescent. It's absolutely fantastic. I'm in love. Another really, really minor flaw, like I'm really being nitpicky actually, is on her back bow tails here. She's got a little bit of rubbing on the edges here. It's kind of like a clear piece of plastic, and the rubbing is a little bit black on the edges. So it bothers me slightly, but since it's on the back of the figure, no one's really going to be looking at that unless, you know, you're staring at her like this, studying her like I am. And like I said, that's being real nitpicky. So it's not a big major thing. I just definitely wanted to point it out. She's got a seam back here as well. Actually, I don't even know if that's a seam. Oh gosh, I don't know what that is. It could just be like a little bit of runoff when the gradient paint dried. I'll see if I can get it on camera for you guys, but it's just right there on her skirt. It's a clear line, and it's not a seam. It's some sort of just dried paint that just kind of, I'm assuming, just kind of dripped in a line on there. And also her skirt seems so freaking blue. Is it just me, or can you guys see that? Like, to me, her skirt is blue, like all throughout. Like the white is more blue tone than it is white, and you can see that comparing it to the bodysuit. Again, that's really minor. I don't think it's a make it or break it for this figure because I can say a lot of positive things about her, and in fact, I'm going to right now. Her face, guys, immaculate. Her face is stunning. Stunning. It really looks like her from the Sailor Moon Eternal movies. They did an excellent job capturing her facial characteristics in a figure form. It's very beautiful. You can even look at the very tiny details like her tiara, her eyes, her little barrettes in her hair. All of it is painted very well, very accurately. So those are some really good, strong points of this figure. I really appreciate the gold paint they did around this base. It really makes it feel like a premium piece. And when you're holding it in your hand, like for those of you guys who may not have her yet, she's not very heavy at all, but she does have a little bit of weight to her, so she doesn't feel like she's just hollow and cheap plastic, although this moon is definitely hollow-ish. But like you can tell that there's a little weight to this figure. Like she's not gonna get blown away in some wind, I don't think. I mean, maybe here in Kansas, our winds can gust up to 65 miles an hour. That would definitely knock this figure over and take me into a meltdown. Let's not think about that. This figure is 19 centimeters tall, or just a little over 7 inches. And you can see how big she is in my hand compared to my face. It's a decently sized figure, and we'll do some figure comparisons at the end of this video with some other Sailor Moon figures that I have and that you may have as well, to get a good idea just how she looks side by side with other Sailor Moon figures that have been released. I kind of wish that her boots were a little bit more shiny. They are matte, just like every other color on her body is. Like her bow's matte, her hair's matte, and everything else is matte. I feel like they could have made her look a little bit more premium if they kind of made her boots shine just a little bit. But honestly, maybe that would have taken away from the legendary silver crystal, because that is the main focal point to this figure, is her holding the silver crystal in her hands, and because that's extra shiny and iridescent and just really cute. This thing keeps just deciding it wants to stay this way. Let's dangle right there. Yeah, those are so weird. Like this one just dangles. See it kind of moving? Her pigtails go from like solid color paint to a little bit translucent as you get to the ends of her pigtails. That's kind of a neat touch, you know, kind of showing that the hair gets thinner down there. All in all, guys, I think this figure is a solid 8 out of 10, at least the one that I got. Not a lot of flaws to report, nothing like super major, although that little crease in her leg bothers me, but not that much. I think that the figure flows so nicely. Like, look at this. It looks like it just came right out of the animation. Like, the figure's just very like curvy shapes. Nothing seems super stiff. Like, it just looks like she could move at any minute, like pop, like just become animated. That also would be very creepy, and I would just burn this whole room down. You know what she reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of the 2014 Ichiban Kuji Dreamy figure. Obviously her scale is a lot bigger, and she is based on the Eternal movies. This one's based on the 90s, but they're both sitting on the dang moon the same direction. This figure definitely came into mind when she first came out. I'm like, oh my gosh, she kind of looks like that. It's really cute when they kind of just make a motif of, you know, Sailor Moon sitting on a crescent moon. Where should we put her? Should we set her somewhere for now, so I don't have to just keep holding her up? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I had to go get my Figuarts Zero Sailor Moon figure to put next to her, just so you guys can kind of see the size. Now, these are two different figure lines. The 90s one is the regular Figuarts Zero line, and then the Sailor Moon Eternal one is Figuarts Zero Chouette. And yes, it is a French word and pronounced Chouette. I had to talk to my friend who speaks French, shout out to G, by the way, who really helped me learn how to say Chouette properly. Apparently Chouette means female owl, but it also has like dual meaning of something like cute and fun, and I guess that's why Japan decided to name their Figuarts Zero line Chouette. Got all this information from G, so thank you so much, G, for telling me all this, because I would have never known, and that's really kind of interesting. But I think they look beautiful together, especially if you own the other one. I mean, when you get like a Sailor Moon figure collection and you just start piling them in, you really start to love them, and they put a smile on your face. At least they put a smile on my face. Eventually, guys, I want to compare her to the 90s Figuarts Zero Chouette that I have never opened yet, and that's going to come soon to the channel. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button because we're going to open this one. This is an older release. I can't remember what year this was. I know they sometimes say on the box 2018. This one came out in 2018 and I've never opened her up, and she's really beautiful. I think she's Sailor Moon R based, and I would love to open her up and show her on the channel for the first time. Let me know down there in the comments if you'd like to see that. Oh, she looks amazing in the box. But yeah, that's just a little teaser for now. She's coming later to the channel. I think that's it, guys. I think I covered everything about the Sailor Moon Eternal Figuarts Zero Chouette figure. Let me know if I didn't answer a question you may have had down there in the comments. I'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Also, let me know if you guys plan to collect her. Is this something you have on pre-order? Did you buy her from Japan? Are you excited for her? Or did this video maybe convince you that you got to have her? If so, I'll include our Sailor Moon Fan Network blog post down there below with all of the pre-order links that are reliable to still pre-order this figure for the international release, which is coming out a little later. I believe you still can get her, so definitely click that link if you haven't secured one on pre-order and you're thinking about, well, crap, now I need her. Ochibawolf made me do it again. Check out that link down there below, and hopefully there is a pre-order still available for you guys. You'll have to let me know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be doing a lot more Sailor Moon content soon, so please hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys! I love her so much. I kind of want to put her in my background now. Like, she is definitely background worthy, don't you think? I wonder, should we just move Cubey? I mean, you are kind of a little shit anyway, so, I need to get some lights down here so we really can see things. Ooh, 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 ooh. So cute. I love her. Get myself together. I gotta sing myself a tune to get myself in the mood. Ooh, ooh, kind of rhymed.